Alright, y'all, this is my home for the night. And there is my new mascot, COVID Bear Head. So, it is Tuesday, May 18th, about 6:10 p.m. And we are camped out for the night. So, I didn't really record much today. We got dropped off today back in Duncannon. Gatekeeper. So, Gatekeeper took us to Trail Days, which, by the way, Trail Days was amazing. Like, such an amazing time. Thank you for everyone who showed up and supported it. We really need to support it this year. So, I thank everyone who showed up. It was awesome meeting everyone that I met. I met so many people. Man, it was just a blast. And yeah, so Gatekeeper, he drove us all the way there, let us stay at his house, and hung out with us the whole time. We had a blast at Trail Days. I got to see my wife. It was amazing. Yeah, it was just lots of old people I got to hang out with. Hippie, man. Hippie's my boy. I got to hang out with him a good bit. Yeah, and I saw, Paul Ramsey came up, brought me my pack back. Thank you, Paul. So many people, too many people to mention. Trail Days was a blast. I didn't make any videos about it. I just wanted to relax and take it all in. And when I was done with socializing, I wanted to go back to the room and just hang out with my wife and not have to edit or upload. So I did not do any Trail Days videos. Yeah, I took the vacation off. And so, yeah, so Gatekeeper drove us back yesterday. We stayed at his house. He drove us an hour to Duncannon, dropped me and Hawk off. And I think we hiked about 15, 16, something like that, maybe 17 miles. So we're at this like cool little spot. I can't even remember what it's called. Yeah, so I didn't really record much. I'll start recording full videos tomorrow. But yeah, I just wanted to give a little recap about what's been going on. And so I was off for like 6 days. Huge amount of days to be off, but we're back on now and felt pretty good today considering how long I've been off. And yeah, and I don't know if you can see, but Hawk, he's camped back there towards the water. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go hang out with him, eat and do all that stuff, and I will talk with y'all in the morning. All right. Good morning, y'all. It is Wednesday, May 10th, and it is a beautiful morning. So last night was wonderful. Me and Hawk got to that camp spot. We just hung out. There was a couple other, like 3 other thru hikers that showed up, ended up camping there, cowboy camping. But they seemed fine this morning. And then, yeah, it was pretty mild. But it got pretty cold, like around 5 in the morning. So I changed out my sleeping bag, my 0-degree sleeping bag, for a 40-degree quilt that I bought at Trail Days. And I'll talk about that and review that. But it got a little cool, I'm not going to lie, where I was like, it was just cutting it, you know what I mean? So, but still I slept really good. And yeah, really nice night. Considering I hadn't slept in my tent for a while. I slept really, really good. Huck's back there. He's coming up. I can hear him talking. So we're not really sure how far we're going today. The problem is where we were going to head to. We heard the other thru hikers saying they were heading there, and it's just a small camp spot. So yeah, we're not totally exactly sure where we're going or how far we're going today. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of wing it and see. But we are definitely back on trail, and we are definitely ready to keep on hiking. And yeah, I guess we're gonna keep on hiking together for a while until whatever. All right, well, I'm gonna keep on hiking, and I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, so that rattlesnake you just saw, that's the second one we've seen today. That boy he's like 4.5, at least 4.5 feet long. Earlier, just probably like 5 minutes ago, we passed a smaller one that was super, super aggressive. Like when I was walking, I walked right over him and I heard this slither. As soon as I heard that slither, I knew it was a snake. I looked down, I saw his tail, and he just coiled up. And now we just saw this one over here. As you can see, there's a few thru hikers over there taking pictures of it. Hawk's back there. Yeah, and so Boo Ray met us up here with some bananas and vitamin water, which is awesome. And I love having bananas on trail. I love when people leave bananas for trail magic. It's just such a good trail magic treat. But anyways, we were talking about what is it, Swahara Gap or something coming up, and he was like, oh, if you want, I'll meet you there with a truck and take you into town so you can get some food. So we're like, oh man. So we think we're gonna do that for sure. It'll still be 16-mile day. I don't know if we're gonna stay in town, or I'm thinking we might just go in, get some food, and come out and just camp near there. But yeah, that's our plan so far, is to get off there and drive into town, get some town food, and then see where we are from there. But anyways, I'm gonna go back there and check out that snake, and I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, man, it is getting warm. It is like 1:30 out right now, and it is, I mean, warm. You can feel like the heat coming off the just out of the air, and when you get into an area that's not real shaded, I mean, it's just the heat's intense. They said it was going to get up to 88 today, so it's 1:30, so I'm thinking probably by 3 o'clock it's just going to be boiling hot. But we only have like 3.5 miles to where we're going to get picked up at gosh, what is the name of that? I can't remember. When I get there I'll let you know. The names they're just crazy. But anyways, yeah, so we don't have that much farther to hike, which is good because man, it is hot. Like honestly, I'm thinking even if we were hiking late into the day, I'd probably just stop around like 2:30 and just take a little break. But I don't know, the bugs are so bad too that they'd probably just drive you insane. Even though I have bug spray, but yeah, I mean, it's just a hot one. And it's going to be hot all week long too. Yep, this is what we're going to have to deal with. So, yeah, so I was asking Hawk, I was like, should we just get something to eat and come back and camp? I'm like, it would be quicker that way if we did that. And then he was like, well, it depends. He's like, if he's willing to pick us up in the morning. So I don't blame him, man, because right now it'd be nice to have some AC. It's crazy. When it's too cold, you want the heat. When it's so hot, you want the cold. Man, but it is warm. It is warm. And it's just going to get warmer. But that's just the way it is out here. All right, well, I'm going to keep on hiking, and I will get back with y'all. All right. Hey y'all, so we made it to Swatara Gap. That old metal bridge, man. Always remember that from my other through hikes. So Boo Ray is here. He's gonna take us into town, and he said he will pick us. He said he lives around here, so he said he'll pick us up and bring us back to the trail. So, I mean, it's hard to refuse that. It just is. So we're like, man, all we're thinking about is town food and maybe some AC. But yeah, it is pretty warm. It's getting hotter and hotter, but that's through hiking during the summer anyways. Yeah, so I think we ended up doing a little over 17, so it still was a good day. We were only planning to camp like at 18.5, that one spot, but like I said, those through hikers that camped with us last night were planning to camp there too, so it's probably better just to duck out tonight anyways. We really don't need to, we're just doing it just for the sport of it. But yeah, I will get back with y'all when I get into town. All right. All right, y'all. So we just got into town, and we got to the Marriott, and there was a lady who worked there named Dahlia, super sweet woman. She hooked us up with a good deal, and like I said in Hawk's video, I hope we're not getting her in trouble with her boss. I don't think he watches, hopefully not. Yeah, but she was like, we're asking her about places to eat, if places were open or not, because of what, you know, the COVID. And then she's like, oh, you can borrow my car and drive down to this like sports pub. She gave us a menu. So yeah, she's letting us borrow her car, her Jeep. Awesome. And Hawk is gonna drive because I cannot drive. It's been too long for me. It takes me so long to get back to driving shape. But yeah, we're gonna go eat, and I will get back with y'all when we eat some food. Yeah. All right. All right, so I made it back to the hotel. Man, that was a good dinner. So me, Hawk, and I both had the seafood mac and cheese. So it was basically just homemade macaroni and cheese with scallops and shrimp, and I think crab in it too. Yeah, and crab. And then we had some crab dip and some crazy waffle fries. It was amazing. So man, so much to cover today. I'm going to end the video here, but I want to thank Joel for coming out. He's the one who had the trail magic that you saw in the video. We saw him. He was doing he was training for some hiking race, I believe he was saying. And he brought us some Gatorades, and then he left a bunch of trail magic that you saw in my video. That was from Joel. So thank you, Joel. That was awesome. And Boo Ray, thank you, man, for picking us up. He met us on the trail with bananas and a vitamin water, and then he picked us up. Man, amazing. Thank you so much, dude. That helped us out so much. Yeah, and then when we got here, so today we met this girl called she's a thru hiker. Her name's AT Positive. And man, she is the sweetest lady. When I first saw her, I thought she was Ultra hiking girl, but she's not. She looks like Ultra's older sister. But man, she's super sweet. So we met them today when Boo Ray was handing out trail magic, And then they said they were going into town, so Hawk suggested them come into this town. So when we were leaving to the restaurant, we saw them. We told them where we were going, so they called in an order and they wanted us to pick it up and bring it back. So when we went to pay our tabs, they were like, "Oh, you were already paid for." So positive, AT positive, she paid for our dinner. So thank you so much, AT positive. She's probably not watching this video because she's on the trail now, but thank you if you ever do watch this video again. And man, so much. I mean, God, we've had so much amazing support in Pennsylvania. And I know, like me and Hawk, I know we're goofing off, and I mean, we still did 17 miles today. We're not doing huge miles, and we're not sleeping in the woods a lot, but the truth is, whether we're hanging out in the woods, camping in the woods, or hanging out in a motel or a hostel, me and Hawk are having, man, we are having so much fun together. I mean, I think I know since I hooked up with Hawk, man, it's just been such a cool hike. I mean, he's such a cool dude. Like, you just can't imagine how cool this guy is. And just hiking with him, I mean, it's an honor, first of all, but then it's just, man, we just have a good time. We have everything in common. The only thing that had to change was Hawk had to dial his miles back to fit mine, and I upped mine up a little bit. But he seems to be like happy going by my pace. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't think it matters where our heads end up at the end of the day. Whatever it is, whether it be the woods, a hotel room, a hostel, whatever, or shelter, that's where we call home, man. But I think we're having fun every single day and night, no matter where we end up. So I think in the end, that's really what's important. Yeah, man, but yeah, we're having fun. There is no doubt about it, man. And I hope we do end up hiking all the way. I really do, because, man, I enjoy hiking with him. And he's like a brother, man. You know, it doesn't take much time to become really close to people out here. And yeah, and me and Hawk already kind of had a bond already, but now for sure, you know, we already had mutual respect, but now it's just tight for sure. So yeah, I am going to end the video here. Man, I hope I'm not forgetting anyone who helped us out today. Oh man, so much help. It was amazing. And I've met a bunch of people. It's just, man, we're having a blast out here. Lots and lots of hikers out on the trail. Lots and lots of flip-floppers. But the thing is I'm like feeding off their honeymoon, because they're still in the honeymoon phase. So I'm like totally feeding off their energy. So I'm like, bring it on, flip-floppers, bring it on. Because that's what I do. I come down and I steal all their honeymoon energy from them. Yep. Well, I am going to end it here, I guess, and I will talk with y'all in the morning. All right.